Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how you can achieve this neutral soft half cut crease look. I'm very excited about this look and I'm even more excited to share it with you guys. So if you're interested in learning how to achieve this look, keep on watching and we'll get to blending. First things first, we're going to start off in primer eyelids. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Light Neutral. So I'm going to blend this all over the eyelids to block out and cover up any veininess, any redness that I have on my eyelids, which I have a lot of. And after that is blended out, I'm setting it with a neutral colored eyeshadow. Hopping right into the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, taking that neutral warm color on a Smashbox crease brush. I'm going to lightly blend this into the crease. This is going to be our transition shade, so I'm starting out by blending this color in the outer crease and working my way in and blending it up into the brow bone. Next, I'm taking this rustic red color and I'm still using the Smashbox fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to begin by lightly blending that into my outer V and blending it up into the crease lightly. I'm going in with small amounts of product on the brush at a time just to make sure I don't load it up with too much. I then switched over to a Japanese cut crease brush. This brush is more dense than the fluffy brush we were just using, so it's going to pack on more color and I'm going to get more color intensity out of the eyeshadow, so I'm focusing this on the outer V. I then moved back over to the Smashbox fluffy brush and I blended out the edges, taking no extra product. I'm just wanting to make sure we have a really nice blend. Moving on over to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, I'm taking the shade Noir on an e.l.f. angled eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to begin by smudging this along the outer lower lash line and blending that up into the outer V. Going back with the Japanese cut crease brush, I'm just going to go back and lightly blend out the edges of the eyeshadow, taking no extra product. Then we are hopping back over to the Noir shadow from Anastasia, and I'm just taking a smaller detailed brush and I'm going to build up the intensity of the shadow in the outer V and blend it upwards. Now for this specific look, I wanted really crisp edges, so I went in with a makeup wipe to clean out all the fallout and to get that crisp edge. Now it is time to create the half cut crease, so I'm taking my Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer and my F70 Sigma Concealer brush, and I'm going to cut the crease. Now we're not doing a complete cut crease, we're doing a half cut crease. So I'm going to begin by applying this on the inner lid, working my way out until I'm a little bit past halfway of the eyelid. And after that eyelid has been cut, I'm taking the Anastasia Soft Glam palette and taking the shade Tempera and packing that on top of the concealer to set it. And for that step, I used an E60 large shader brush from Sigma. Taking my Japanese cut crease brush, I'm just going to lightly blend out the outer edges. I just wanted to blend the outer V together with the white shade on the eyelid to make sure it had a beautiful gradient blend. And I did feel like the outer V needed some more definition, so I did go back into Noir from Anastasia using that same e.l.f. Cosmetics brush, and I'm just going to blend this into the outer V. And then taking the Smashbox fluffy brush that we used in the very beginning of the look, I'm going to blend out the edges of the eyeshadow just to make sure everything is real nice and pretty. Time for some eyeliner. Today's eyeliner is going to be pretty simple. I am taking my NYX Cosmetics Matte Liquid Eyeliner and simply lining the eyelids. So after the eyeliner is applied, I'm then going to go in and apply my Ardell Faux Mink Demi Wispies. These lashes are super beautiful. They are very lightweight and they finish off the eye look completely. And now we can prime. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Prime Hydrating and Smoothing Primer. I'm always up for a nice smoothing hydrating primer. My skin really needed it. Today I was feeling a bit extra, so I'm going in with this second foundation primer today. I'm using the NYX Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. And now that our skin is prepped and primed, I'm going to go in with the Dior Forever Perfect Foundation, and I'm using the shade 014. I have been obsessed with this foundation from the moment that I got home from Dillard's and purchased this foundation. I've gotten so many compliments. time for some concealer. I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW15, and I'm blending it out with my damp beauty blender. And of course, with any extra product I have left on the sponge, I like to take it and highlight the center of the face, like my chin, Cupid's bow, the bridge of the nose, and the center of the forehead. To lock the concealer in place, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair, and I'm going to do a little bit of baking. So I applied it with my damp beauty blender underneath the eyes, on the bridge of the nose, and the chin, and as you can see, we're powdered up. While that setting powder is baking, we're going to contour. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Original Contour Kit. To apply the bronzer, I'm using the Sigma F10 powder / blush brush. So I use small circular motions to really buff that into the skin. I did switch over to a different brush. This is the Morphe M143 Deluxe Fan Brush with a little bit of extra product. I wanted the contour to look a little bit more soft, so this brush was a little bit more fluffier and really blended out those harsh edges. I'm going to move over and work on that lower lash line. You know me, I love a smoky lower lash line, so I'm taking the first shade that we used in the look, and with my E70 medium angled shading brush, we're going to smoke this along the entire lower lash line. And then we will move over to the rustic burgundy color that we used in the outer V and focus that on the outer portion of the lower lash line. We're then going to move over into Noir and focus that on the very outer portion of that lower lash line. All right, so I think that our powder is ready to go away. It's been baking for quite some time, so I'm gonna go ahead and dust that away. I'm going to be using my F25 tapered face brush for this step. Next, I'm going to reach for my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I'm going to apply a layer of this on the top and bottom lashes. A full face would not be complete without a highlighter, so I'm using my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Gleam, and I sprayed my F35 tapered highlighter brush from Sigma with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray to give the highlighter a little bit more of a punch and a little bit more pop. So gonna go ahead and pack this onto the cheekbones to add some glow. Oh, and I did apply this on the center of the face as always, so I like to take it, dust it across the nose, the chin, the Cupid's bow, the inner corner. We're just glowing it up as usual. Oh gosh, what would I do without blush? I would look dead. I would look like a zombie with no life. So I'm going to use my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and I'm applying it with a Real Techniques Fluffy Blush Brush. Time for the lips. Time to take care of those lips. I'm using the NYX Glide On Lip Liner in Natural, and for the lip color today, but I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Lipstick in a Big Cherry. Then I'm going to lock the look in place with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and we are good to go. I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. Make sure that you subscribe before you head out so you don't miss out on any of the future videos I'll be uploading. You guys have a great day and a fantastic rest of your week. Jesus loves you guys so very much, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!